Hi guys, it's Chris again, and we're back today with another tutorial. This time we're going to look at how to do this kicking sequence from Enter the Dragon.
You must attend the morning ritual in uniform. Outside.
We're going to be attending the ritual outside in uniform. Bruce Lee films probably not known for their acting. Anyway, so I think the sequence looks like Shaolin or Crane maybe, because Bruce Lee was a practitioner of Crane as well, I believe. But definitely these kicks are very Shaolin-esque, so we can recreate them here in the sequence. So to start, we're going to step forward with our left leg, and here we're prepping for the straight stretch kick that's coming next. All of the kicks are high in this sequence, so don't worry too much about getting the height for now, but just getting the sequence correct. We go into the kick here, and we're keeping our back as upright as possible, and slapping the right foot, which is kicking, with our hand. So it goes left hand, right leg, slap. Coming down, and we're setting up now for the scissors kick. So bring the right leg down, and we're stepping into the chamber for the scissors kick. Chamber for the scissors kick here with the left leg, and we're prepping to kick off on the right one. So this is midway through, we've jumped into it, and we're preparing now to kick out that right leg, which again is another sort of straight stretch kick. So we land and we make the kick at the same time, slapping with our left hand to the right leg again. So then the right leg has come down, and we're going to set up for the low heel kick. Stepping down with the right leg, and we're doing a heel kick here, a low heel kick with the left, and simultaneously the right hand slaps the left heel. Heel kick, the left leg comes up, and we chamber, and then kick around with the right again, doing a inside crescent jumping kick. And we land and slap with the same again. So opposite hands, we have left hand slapping right leg on the inside for the crescent kick. Land in a bow stance. Then make a crane beak. That's what it looked like in the movie to me. So a crane beak out, and the backhand is pressing down. Step around and put the arm out, put your left arm out in a bow stance. We're prepping for the reverse punch that's coming next. Reverse punch with the right hand, in bow stance, and front thrusting kick with the back right leg from the bow stance, and that's the end. That's the end of the sequence, because I'm not going to include the side kick, because that's obviously not part of the form, the way that he does. This is the front view. You can see it from another angle. is a difficult sequence, actually, but it's a lot more simple than it looks. Well, one of the things I noticed about Bruce Lee is that he actually bends his back quite a lot when he does the high kicks to slap the hands. I'm not really entirely sure why that is. Although I know he had a serious back injury, so I wonder if that's why. As you look here, the back is actually quite bent in order to slap the hand, which is unusual because you would expect Bruce Lee would be able to maintain a very upright form given how highly skilled he was. So I think it probably had a lot to do with the amount of pain he was in while he was training after that back injury. Nonetheless, it's absolutely impeccable. The amount of height that he gets and the sheer speed of the movements. I had to slow this down many times to be able to gauge exactly what he's doing, because although it's quite a relatively simple sequence, he just moves so fast. Bruce really was an incredible martial artist, and this was not his main style. You have to remember that. Many people actually say incorrectly Bruce Lee did not practice forms, but this is just inaccurate. He practiced a lot of forms, and later on he would go on to say that forms held people to rigid doctrines and made everybody move the same, and that was why he didn't really believe in them. As you can see, Bruce Lee himself shows that everybody has a slightly different way of doing the form, and he did practice many different forms from many different styles, actually. And if you just look at the range of skills that you're gaining from this one form alone, then really it's not something that you're going to see like easily replicated in other forms of training. So we're learning how to move in all these different directions, right? And how to move the body correctly. So absolutely, forms are not a waste of time, and nor are they something that is like just an exercise in art and nothing else. It's actually an extremely fundamental part of training. Now, can it be overdone? Yeah, of course, if that's all you focus on. But it doesn't mean there's nothing to it. So, if you wanted to just practice kicks and punches or whatever with no form at all, it's fine. But in my opinion, the traditional martial arts absolutely have very good reason to keep in these forms, which is why I like to continue to look at the forms and to teach them and to learn them myself. So I think that in terms of gaining a broader understanding, absolutely essential. So thanks for watching, and I hope that tutorial was useful. I'll be interested to see if anybody actually manages to learn this sequence and could show me and upload it, because that would be awesome. So yeah, take care and keep training and attending the morning ritual in uniform outside.
You must attend the morning ritual in uniform.
Outside.